I wasn't in the ad
Right.
because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. He was telling me, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And I told him to come pull up on me. And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, who's the white guy? I'm digging this Jimmy Iovine. He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
But that's his guy.
Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff. Like, I look and I go, oh, I should be going. Right? So he imaged himself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So
this.
now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, they're hard, right? But when you look at, M is looking at the entire legacy.
The biggest names in the rap game are at it again, and this time it's serious.
I see a lot of, I would call epics, these little commercials, these little cartoon things, South Park, that popped up with the devil talking about, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did you ever see that on South Park?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, 50 ended up posting it, but I'm a South Park fan, so I already knew about that one, you know what I'm saying? So, that was on, was that on South Park? Yeah, that was on South Park. Yeah, it's South Park. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a South Park fan, so I'm looking at that, so, and I say that this guy could have went down in history as one of the greatest producers that put together some of the greatest music in the 90s and having arguably one of the top greatest rappers in hip hop in his camp. For the people to make him the laughing stock of hip hop, the laughing stock of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, is one of the greatest tragedies of our time.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that as the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see the kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing.
Right.
They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys.
50 Cent has never been one to shy away from controversy, but this time, his target may surprise you. In a shocking twist, 50 has appeared to defend embattled music mogul Diddy, while sharply criticizing those who have remained silent during the ongoing fallout. Among those in his sights is none other than Jay-Z. The rap icon hasn't escaped 50's commentary, as the G-Unit leader once again takes aim at what he sees as hypocrisy at the top of the industry. Let's take a closer look.
I can't really offer that, bro. I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but just on some sucker probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. You know, 50, come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then when he was doing music for him? You understand? Just talk shit, want to have something to say. Knowing 50 hot.
Knowing 50, was probably having crazy reactions.
Recent Homeland Security raids on Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, with federal agents searching his properties and reports indicating that Diddy was not present during the raids. Along with sightings of his private jet leaving the country, questions quickly began to mount. Speculation surrounding potential legal trouble intensified, fueling widespread discussion about the seriousness of the situation.
And for more on this, I want to bring in criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Bernardo Villalona. Bernardo, there's this footage showing Diddy's sons detained with federal agents surrounding them. Based on what you can see here, does this appear to meet the legal standard for excessive use of force?
No, not at all. In terms of how they were stopped and how they were detained, you have to think that when officers are going in to execute a search warrant, and I've written numerous search warrants as a former prosecutor, and they've been gone out to execute a search warrant as part of the officers. In terms of how it was executed and the force that they used, they immediately tried to detain any individuals that are inside of the home, and that's to just make sure they, one, identify who they are, but number two, and primarily the reason is for their own safety, the safety of the individual, as well as the safety of law enforcement. Again, we do not know what is the information that law enforcement had before going in to execute that search warrant. But a sign this shows me is that they had information that it's possible that the individuals that are inside of that house could be armed.
While many within the industry have chosen to stay silent, citing Diddy's influence and power, others have spoken out. Comedian Cat Williams and rapper 50 Cent have been among the most vocal critics. Over the years, 50 Cent has repeatedly accused Diddy of questionable behavior, often hinting at deeper issues behind the scenes. As rumors and conspiracy theories continue to swirl, some dismiss them as speculation. Still, others point to verified developments, lawsuits, raids, and investigations as signs that something far more serious may be unfolding. As Diddy's legal troubles dominate headlines, 50 Cent has shifted his focus to another hip-hop titan, Jay-Z. With more than 30 million Instagram followers, 50 used social media to publicly question Jay-Z's whereabouts. In one post, he shared a mock missing person image featuring Jay-Z's face, captioned with a sarcastic message suggesting Jay-Z wasn't answering Diddy's calls. While many see this as trolling, others believe 50's public callouts often signal deeper tensions within the industry. Alongside Cat Williams, 50 Cent has positioned himself as one of the loudest critics of alleged misconduct among powerful figures, unafraid to challenge even the most untouchable names. Even longtime industry insiders like Gene Deal have echoed similar concerns.
You start believing your own bullshit. And them two individuals together, man. You know they got to be crazy. Something got to be wrong with when he stood up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him Scrappy, him this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't Cain, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You can see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. I didn't really know that 50 and Preem them was beefing like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and 50 had a conversation about him and Ja, and why Ja was beefing at him and everything like that, or why they had some kind of misunderstanding or whatever like that. And when we got off the plane, I had asked 50, are you good with holding one of my girlfriends? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. So we was just chilling at the party, and Irv Gotti and them had rolled up in a limousine, and nobody got out but Preem, because they were supposed to be going to Cash party. So nobody got out but Preem, and Preem was at the door, and 50 was just mean mugging him, and I didn't know why he was mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? So Preem was telling me, yo, man, tell Chaz that we not coming to the party. We finna go over here on the strip or whatever like that, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. And 50 just was leaning on the barricade, just like as if he was waiting for one of those cats to come out the car. I didn't really know they had a beef like that.
According to 50 Cent, Jay-Z's involvement, or silence, deserves scrutiny as well, and he hasn't hesitated to suggest that Jay-Z's role in all of this may be more significant than fans realize.
Because it was Dame Dash, it was Irv Gotti, it was Jay Prince, and Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? So now everybody wanna know who's this and who's that, and want to go back and say, yo, how do you know? It came from the horse's mouth. He said he got all the paperwork to prove it. Kirk Brown said it plenty of times, but nobody won't sit down with him. I mean, like, you won't get none of these, these radio stations and all this stuff like that to sit down with him. He said, I got the paperwork. He got files from the from the DEA and the FBI, all that stuff like that. He got plenty of paperwork behind this whole stuff. But people want to get on here and say, yo, because they not privy to the information, you understand, directly from the people who was involved. And you get a person like me that don't give a damn, and I'll repeat it and tell it. Oh, dude capping, dude looking for attention. No, it happened. Now other people coming out talking about it. They're putting Jay-Z was a part of it.
Despite growing speculation, Jay-Z has remained publicly silent. His lack of response has only fueled curiosity and debate among fans and commentators alike. As tensions rise, one thing is clear: hip-hop remains as unpredictable and controversial as ever. In the ongoing saga of long-standing rivalries, 50 Cent has once again taken aim at Jay-Z, this time reviving comments from a 2020 appearance on Lil Wayne's Young Money Radio. During that conversation, 50 appeared to question Jay-Z's moral positioning, particularly regarding criminal justice reform, while allegedly associating with figures he viewed as controversial. The remarks reignited discussions about power, loyalty, and contradictions within the industry.
Look, if you said to me, I'm not even going to say who I'm talking about, right?
Please don't.
I'm just going to say, if you represent prison reform, how did you sign to a correctional officer and you managed by a snitch? Help me with this, man. I'm like, look, there's no, I just look at certain shit and I go, wait, how did that, because, okay, let's not say, it's tough to say official. Right? When we look at things, we gotta say, there's a lot of what's going on, and nigga, to make it, let's just make it. Let's just, in the journey, let's say success is for your life to be the way you want your life to be. And who the fuck knows exactly what they want?
One individual frequently mentioned in these discussions is Desiree Perez, the CEO of Roc Nation. According to public records, Perez has a documented past involving the DEA and a previous arrest related to drug charges. Despite this history, she rose to become one of the most powerful executives in hip-hop, a move that has drawn criticism from figures like 50 Cent, adding another layer to the story. Perez and her husband Juan Perez were granted pardons by former President Donald Trump in 2021. The pardon referenced her involvement in a narcotics-related conspiracy, raising questions about the circumstances behind the decision and how it may have impacted her career trajectory.
Desiree Perez became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. She got arrested in 1994 for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine.
Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman. Struck a deal with the feds, wore a hidden wire to record meetings with major cocaine traffickers, broke up major drug deals in Puerto Rico and Colombia. She's been pardoned. She got pardoned.
Did they give her federal protection too?
I don't think so.
I would have told them that come with it. Don't think the shit come with it. You just gonna pardon and don't.
This happened in the 90s.
You gonna let her out of jail to get smoked?
This happened back in the 90s. So I think whoever she told on is probably dead or in jail. Then again, them Colombians.
That shit don't never stop like that. You gonna pop a motherfucking top.
Well, and then there's the Detroit mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick. He got pardoned as well. He was doing like 20 years. You know about him? So the corruption, bribery charges, got locked up, and he's out as well.
Speculation surrounding the pardon's origins quickly followed. Some observers suggested possible involvement from figures like Van Jones, who has ties to Roc Nation and has previously worked with the Trump administration on criminal justice reform. Perez's pardon reignited debates about Roc Nation's political positioning and internal dynamics. Questions emerged over whether the company adopted a cautious political strategy during the Trump era, potentially influencing how openly its artists engaged in political activism. While artists like Alicia Keys and Megan Thee Stallion showed some support for democratic causes, their involvement appeared more subdued compared to the high-profile endorsements once associated with Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Although Roc Nation has consistently stated that it does not control its artists' political views, insiders suggest a more careful approach may have been taken amid concerns about potential backlash from a volatile political climate. That's all for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and for more updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.